is to give you a snapshot of a World Championship competition that stops in 8 cities, 7 countries, and 3 continents around the world. And 2 of those stops on the Red Bull Air Race World Championship are here in the United States of America, in Indianapolis and in Las Vegas. More on that to come. Who are our pilots? We brought America's finest. We will be watching fly in our slalom-style course and watch for the gates as they are filled up by our air gator team. Head-to-head, against the clock, we'll be bringing the Texan, Kirby Chambliss, racing against Michael Goulian from Massachusetts. And alongside myself in the box is Kevin Coleman, one of America's rising stars on the Red Bull Air Race World Championship. Now, before we get into the action, please take a look at the big screens in front of you and learn a little bit more about the Red Bull Air Race World Championship. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, a little taster of what the Red Bull Air Race World Championship is all about. And if you look out to the runway in front of you, slowly but surely, these 75-foot gates are starting to appear. And this is the test with the clock that faces our 2 top American pilots out there today. Kevin, you've flown the track. You're one of the rising stars. Quick word from you on what we're looking for from Kirby and Mikey today.
Yeah, so what we're going to be looking for from Kirby and Michael is to come through the track cleanly without hitting a pylon, no penalties. We'll explain the penalties shortly.
Well, let's take a close look at the rules and regulations. Before we go racing, ladies and gentlemen, you need to know how the rules work. You get it right, you're top of the table. You get it wrong, and you will pick up penalties. Look at the screens once again, please. The rules and regulations of the Red Bull Air Race World Championship.
The Red Bull Air Race World Championship has to have some rules. First rule starts right at the beginning, entry speed. For various reasons, firstly to comply with the laws of different countries, but also to make it safe, we have an entry speed limit. 200 knots, 370 kilometers per hour, 230 miles an hour. That's the fastest the pilot is allowed to fly through the start gate. If he's over 200 knots, but less than 201.99, he gets a 1 second penalty added to his race time. If his speed is 202 knots or more, it's did not finish.
Too fast, over 200 knots, it's a DNF, did not finish.
Crossing the safety line is in the rules. Safety line is there for the safety of the crowd. If the pilot is judged to cross that, disqualification. The rules say you must be in the top 40% of the gate. If the pilot's head is above the top of the gate, and we're looking at that very carefully, it's a 2 second penalty.
It came on gate 7, flying too high.
The rules on a pylon hit are fairly simple. It's a 3 second penalty. If you hit a second pylon in the same run, it's another 3 second penalty. A third pylon hit is deemed to be too many, and that's did not finish. Your race is over.
Oh, it's a pylon hit! Can you believe it? Now he's in trouble!
Passing through a gate, your wings must be level, but you're allowed a 10-degree left or 10-degree right tolerance on that. At more than 10 degrees, then that's a 2 second penalty.
Gate fine! Oh, incorrect level!
Also, no climbing or descending. If you're identifiably climbing your aeroplane or descending your aeroplane as you pass through that gate, equally 2-second penalty.
A 2-second penalty for Kirby Chambliss.
Exceeding maximum G, very important rule. This is there for safety, firstly of the pilot, and also for the structural strength of the airplane. The pilots are not allowed to use more than 10 G. If they're over 10 G, did not finish. His race is over.
Oh, it's gone! Over G penalty!
The race director does not want to disqualify anybody. He wants to see pilots racing.
Here he comes. He's pushing really hard.
The Red Bull Air Race World Championship is a race against the clock. Guy who flies the fastest wins.
Into the final gate now. What a brilliant performance. He's done it. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You now know the rules and regulations of the Red Bull Air Race. You're getting used to my English accent, slowly but surely. And we have got two of America's finest pilots up in the sky, ready to challenge the track. Now, the gentleman that calls them in is our race director. He too is a pretty famous name in the world of aviation over here. Jim DeMatteo has been our race director since 2006. He's got 27 US Naval Aviator years under his belt, and he is the man that makes sure that the guys are okay. So, who are you cheering for, Kirby? He's from Texas. If you're cheering for Goulian, that is Massachusetts. But the goal for our two pilots is to go against the clock within the rules and regulations that you have just seen. To our race director, Jim DeMatteo.
Number 99 Goulian, number 10 Chambers, welcome to 7 Lakeland. The box is hot, the box is hot, the wind is 040 at 5 knots. 99 Goulian, you're cleared into the track. Smoke on.
Ladies and gentlemen, watch how Mikey Goulian goes through this shortened Red Bull Air Race World Championship course. Now, the first thing we watch, the smoke must be on or there's a 1-second penalty. The second thing, the entry speed is 200 knots. That's 230 miles per hour as Goulian goes into the first turn.
Yeah, so now Michael is coming into the chicane. You'll see that he'll stay level. The nose will stay level. He'll roll in between each gate. The more level you stay, the faster you're going to go. He's going to set up good through gate 4, setting up through gate 5, going into the vertical turn. He wants to get on the G as tight as he can to make a tight radius to ensure that he has a fast time.
Must not exceed 10 G. 10 G is the maximum that he can pull in that vertical turn maneuver. Now he's coming into chicane for the second time.
Yeah, you see Michael coming back to the chicane. He's going to loosen up just a little bit through the third chicane to set up for the next gate and then back through the start-finish gate.
Full throttle, this is the finish. It's out and back, and Goulian with a clean run through the track, out and back. Let's hear the time from our race director.
Goulian, 45.25 seconds, no penalties, currently holds you in first place.
45.25 seconds.
You are cleared into the track. Smoke on.
Here comes Kirby Chambliss for Texas, looking to beat 45.25. Smoke is on. Entry speed is perfect. Now we look carefully at the lines that he flies through the chicane.
Yeah, so you'll see the difference between Michael and Kirby. Kirby has a little more aggressive style. As he's coming into gate 4, you'll see that Kirby gets on the G a little sooner in the vertical turn. Here it comes. So Kirby pulls tight, and you'll see that his turn is a little flatter than Michael's, which should be faster in the track.
This man has won 8 times on the World Championship around the globe. 26 podiums against his name. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2005 World Champion into chicane now.
Yeah, so Kirby's coming through the third chicane, looking for the start-finish gate. He knows that he should be faster. We'll see when the time comes out at the start-finish.
A little high on that penultimate gate. 45.25 is the target. Kirby's home.
Number 10 Chambers, 46.50 seconds. No penalties. Holds you in second place. Number 99 Goulian cleared into the track. Smoke on.
92 for Mikey Goulian. Remember, he's got another 2 passes. Goulian has no smoke. He's already picked up a 1-second penalty. The smoke is on now, but not through gates 1 and 2. A penalty for Goulian.
Yeah, so that penalty is going to be costing 1 second. Is huge in the Red Bull Air Race. But you can see Michael, he's going to try to make it up. Let's see what he does on this vertical turn.
Must keep it to 10G and no more. Very high and over, almost a half Cuban maneuver. And in air racing, we're looking for the fastest way to come back through the track.
Yeah, so you can see Michael has chosen to do the vertical turn a little more vertical than Kirby. We'll see if that works again, because it sure worked in the first lap.
He's going to have a second added to his time, but Gulian here is comfortably in the lead after his first pass, comes to the end of his second pass. Another clean performance from Gulian.
Number 99, Gulian, 48.99 seconds. That includes 3 seconds in penalties, incorrect level, and no smoke. Number 10, Chambers cleared into the track. Smoke on.
So penalties put pay to the chances of Gulian improving on his first lap time. Here comes Kirby Chambers for Texas, USA, looking to get back into this race and take the win again here at Sun and Fun.
Yeah, so Kirby just heard Michael's first time, so he knows that all he has to do is fly clean, and he should be faster. As you can see, Kirby gets on the G as quick as he can, right to 10G, a little flatter than Michael, setting back up to get through the gate and back through the chicane.
That is a very efficient vertical turn maneuver. Kirby, though, looks to be a little high, a little bit out of sorts with the racing line. His entrance to the chicane, he's above those yellow markers, and that is a penalty for Kirby.
Yeah, so another penalty. So Kirby is going to try to make it up now full throttle through the finish gate.
It's up to Jim, the race director.
Number 10, Chambers, 48.30 seconds, and that includes 3 seconds in penalties for high gate number 7 and incorrect level gate number 2. Number 99, Gulian, cleared into the track. Smoke on.
Smoke on for Mikey Gulian. He still has that fastest time of 45.25, but it's human instinct. Once you get the hang of the course, the track, you want to go faster and faster. And once again, Gulian very smooth in and out of chicane.
Yeah, very good chicane through Michael, and he knows that what Kirby's flown the last 2 times, so he's going to try to win one right here. A little high on the gate 5 into the vertical turn. That's going to cost him. That's going to be a penalty.
2 seconds of penalty for Gulian. That's not what he wanted. He still has the track record at 45.25, and he'll be hoping that that first run pass will be enough to give him the win here today at Sun and Fun in this Red Bull Air Race World Championship demonstration for the first time in the United States of America. Gulian goes for home here. This is his last pass, and let's hear the time.
Number 99, Gulian, 47.57 seconds. That includes a 2-second penalty too high at gate number 5. Kirby holds you in first place. Number 10, Chambers cleared into the track. Smoke on.
Here comes Kirby with his last pass of the day. Kirby has got to beat 45.25, otherwise it will be Gulian's win in this All-American battle at the Red Bull Air Race World Championship.
And that was a beautiful chicane for Kirby, so he knows what he has to do to put down the fastest time. If he flies clean, flies fast, he's going to be the winner today.
This is looking good for Kirby Chambers. Good speed, an oblique vertical turn maneuver. That means he makes the most efficient and fastest turn that he can to stay within the racing line. Kirby is flying here and could well take the track record. 45.25 is the target for Kirby Chambers of the USA. 2 gates to go. Kirby goes to the line. Oh, he's hit the pylon. A pylon hit for Kirby Chambers. 3 seconds of penalty, and that puts pay to Kirby's chances.
Number 10, Chambers, 48.10 seconds, and that includes a 3-second penalty for pylon hit that holds you in second place. Congratulations, Mikey Gulian. You won the race in Lakeland on Saturday.
Well done to Mikey Gulian. Kirby Chambers had it all till that penultimate gate where the pylon hit puts him out of the race. Ladies and gentlemen, here come our Red Bull Air Race pilots. Please come and meet us at the Red Bull Air Race tent just to the right by Breitling here. You can virtually fly this racetrack yourselves. You can also find out more about Indianapolis on the 1st and 2nd of October and Las Vegas on the 15th and 16th of October, where you can come and watch the Red Bull Air Race World Championship for yourself. Both Kirby and Mikey will be doing a meet and greet at the Red Bull tent as soon as they land those Edge 540s. Ladies and gentlemen, a little snap view, a peek view of the Red Bull Air Race World Championship Thank you for your company, and we'll see you at the tent in just a short while. Rob, thank you.
Thank you, Nick Fellows. Ladies and gentlemen of Lakeland, I want to hear it all the way up and down the line. That's exciting flying, the Red Bull Air Race World Championship. Thank you, Nick Fellows, and thank you, Kevin Coleman. You guys are awesome. Wow. How do you like things so far today, everybody? How exciting it is. And again, we want to say a great big thank you to the Daily Air Show presenting sponsors as Kirby Chambliss and Mike Goulian touch down ever so gently. Visit Florida, the Florida Restaurant and Lodging Association, Aeroshell, 50 Phillips 66, and the Aircraft Owners and Pilots Association. Coming up in just a moment, the son of a legend, Matt Youngkin. You can see his aircraft taxiing out right now. That is the 1943 Twin Beach. Let me